How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Can you give me a resume and your portfolio, please?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a seat. Let's start the interview. Tell me about yourself, Ayansh.
I've been interested in programming ever since I was 10 years old. I've been interested in data science ever since I was 12. I'd volunteered to create programs in Python and SQL to analyze data with my father and his peers. That was when I figured out I should pursue data science as a career. Then I figured out through browsing jobs that data analysis is a necessary prerequisite to data science. These experiences have also resulted in me gaining experience in group roles, presentations, and other soft skills. I studied computer science, statistics, and data analytics at MIT to prepare for this. After graduating from MIT, I wanted to look for a job. Then I saw this one. It almost exactly fitted with my skills, and I would love to work as a data analyst, especially one where you can also learn things from others while you're working. I also have some programming skills to offer. For example, I know a lot about Python and SQL.
What are your strengths and weaknesses, Ayansh?
My strengths are that I can work under pressure very efficiently, and I can also work in a group and contribute. I can easily find mistakes in others' work and fix them. My weaknesses are that I'm not very social, and sometimes I can talk about topics that are trivial but not unconnected to my work. Moving on from soft skills, I can also utilize Microsoft Excel, Python, and SQL to visualize and analyze data. Finally, I'm very good at math, especially statistics.
Give me an example of a time in which you handled a looming deadline.
I've dealt with tight deadlines many times, but I'll give you one example from ninth grade. At that time, I was working on an essay which was due the very next day. I divided my task into pieces and decided on a schedule for when each of the pieces should be done. Each time I did a task, I gave myself a reward. This also satisfied my desire for instant gratification. Then I reviewed how good each part was and edited the parts I thought weren't good. Finally, I submitted the essay with confidence and received an A grade.
Tell me about professional communication, the class I see on your resume.
The class that you see on my resume, which is professional communication, is about what its name suggests. It taught me how to create resumes, cover letters, and how to answer questions in this interview. It also taught me the group roles in a group. I'm indebted to this class and especially to my teacher for his service.
What are your long term career goals, Ayansh?
I've always dreamed of being a data scientist. In fact, the only reason why I did a data analysis job was because it is a prerequisite to data science. But once I try out data science, I have bigger plans. I could return to science and get into jobs in chemistry or physics. I could have a career analyzing NMR scans, which are basically scans that figure out the chemical formula of a certain sample, and this could possibly apply my experience of data analysis.
Great to know. Why are you interested in this role, Ayansh?
This role is an entry level job in data analytics, which makes it a great job for me. It also requires skills in areas that I skill in, like programming, problem solving, working in groups, and work management. It also lets me increase my skill in those areas through both experience and professional collaboration.
How has your professional communication class prepared you for the position you are applying to?
Other than helping me write my resume and cover letter and answering the questions in this interview, it also helped me identify different websites and what their roles are, and it has informed me about groups' roles and parts of a conversation, which has been especially helpful for me.
Why did you choose a computer science major? There are so many around.
For a long time, I've been good at math and logical constructs. This made me very good at programming statistics. I also like to manage data, and I needed to do statistics for most jobs in the field. I figured that computer science course could cover most of these things.
How do you assess your communication skills?
I'm good at giving verbal speeches. In an academic contest, I won 7 out of 9 in the professional speech competition. I'm also an expert in using PowerPoint, Excel, and Word, and I can write good essays. Thus, I can communicate all the possible choices for a solution to a problem, the evidence, and the visualizations. I can also use Python for making graphs of data. Overall, I can communicate well both verbally and visually.
Okay, tell me one time you worked in a group. What was your role?
I worked on WikiRacer, which was a UT Austin assignment, with many older peers. I was one of the initiators. I gave the idea for using limited BFS, which is a breadth for search to help accelerate the wiki racer. I also use the idea of giving weightage to pages that have similar titles or contain that title to help speed it up.
Do you have any questions?
Can you describe a typical day for someone in this position?
Yeah, sure. The working hour is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with lunch from 12 to 1 p.m. We have a daily progress meeting from 11 a.m. for half an hour when you go through code review. And if anyone has an issue, then we can continue or schedule another meeting in the later part of the day. Feel free to send a message on Slack for any assistance or announcement about your daily progress. Do you have any other question?
How is the career development opportunity in this company?
Based on your annual performance report as a data analyst, you will be given more responsibilities and you can expect to be a senior data analyst within 2 years. Then you have the option to switch to be a data scientist, or after 4 years of total experience, you could become a data analytics departmental manager.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to come for an interview. I'll be waiting for the outcome of the interview.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure, Ayansh. We'll let you know within a couple of days. Thank you. Have a
Bye.
great
See
day.
you later.
Bye.